And here we are. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
I
Happy
am
Monday.
Quiettouch 64.
And I'm icingless cake,
Yes, you
which is
are.
just sweet bread, probably. I've
Okay.
said that before, but I just think it's sweet bread. It's
All
got
right.
no
Yeah,
icing
that's
on
fine.
it.
You're sweet bread.
hmm
Aw. Yes.
Sweet bread.
Yeah. And I'm trying new weed today, so I'm
hmm
the brain not. My brain is mashed potatoes, scrambled eggs.
That's
Um,
okay.
and I
Gotta
want to
feel
get out
it.
of the way. First of all, I really hope that this time my audio is better because the last stream we did, for anyone who watched it, I didn't realize that the audio was going through my webcam mic, and so it sounds like absolute shit. I'm
Mhm.
so sorry.
You sound fine right now, so
I'll thank. That's great.
yeah,
Absolutely. Okay.
on the
Awesome.
stream and on Discord, but you always do. So
Right, right, yeah. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, the OBS settings were messed up, not the Discord
yeah,
settings. But
hmm
anyway, we are back.
we are.
And we're doing tier lists again because we're millennials.
We are. Like,
So, the first one I have here is
mhm.
Canadian fast food. So, and I think we
Is
know all of these places.
Oh, okay. I was like, is Tim Hortons there? I was gonna be mad if they weren't.
Tim Hortons is there,
Yeah, that scared me for a sec.
but we'll get there. Okay, you
Anyway,
ready for this?
yes.
So I guess, yeah, I guess S in this case is like it would always be one of your first choices,
Yeah.
and then D is like I'm never going there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So first one we have is Popeyes. And then I'm already in a weird position because I don't think I've ever actually been to Popeyes.
Me neither. However,
Okay.
I have heard that it's better than KFC,
Okay. I
and
believe
I've had
that.
KFC.
The only experience I have with Popeyes is that my girlfriend went there once and she apparently did not have a good experience with
hmm
the food. So that's all I can say. But I guess it would be not fair to judge it if neither of us have gone. So why don't we just stick it right in the middle?
Sure.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
fair.
fair. All right, next, a much easier decision. We have Wendy's.
hmm
Now, I like Wendy's.
Yeah.
I think I'd put them up in A because, like, yeah, I don't think they'd be one of my first choices, but I don't think I've ever been disappointed at a Wendy's.
Yeah. When I ate fast food a bit more, I loved their Baconator.
Mm.
Um, So I ate that, and that was pretty damn good, to be honest. And I like their patties as well.
The patties
So,
aren't bad. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had the
Mhm.
Baconator. I get the Dave's whatever a lot. Do you know what I'm
uh,
talking about? It's like a Dave's single.
oh,
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
Which, by the way, why do they have something named after a Dave at a Wendy's?
Is
Shouldn't
that like her dad or
I
something?
don't know what that's isn't that more like A&W where they have the burger family? What's with all
Yeah, I don't know.
what's with all these fast food chains and having like characters? We got like Wendy. Apparently, yeah. I guess she's got a
Welcome
dad.
to-
Maybe we have A&W with the burger family. Then fucking McDonald's got like Grimace and
Okay,
the Hamburglar and shit.
well, McDonald's, I believe, was the first of its kind to do that,
That's
and
probably true.
they,
That's why the characters are so fucking weird.
well, yes. But have you ever seen the original like Ronald McDonald and like what they
No.
look like? Yeah, some of them are okay. Let's original
Yeah, yeah. Please send this
Ronald
to me.
McDonald.
I'll
I got
if I like it, maybe we'll put it up on stream here.
oh cripes. Yeah, it's this guy. And like,
Okay,
mind you, when did Mickey D's come out? Like the 50s. So
something like that. Yeah.
just just keep in mind this is the what the 50s clown look like.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. How do I get this up here? I
Yeah.
know what I'll do. Yeah. Okay. It's
mhm.
like
Like
yeah,
they
it's like
tried for their
someone
50s
with a box, like a Kleenex box on their head,
or like a
and
pizza box or
is it a
something.
pizza box? Is that the like what the like what the burgers came in back then?
Maybe a smaller version.
That would kind of make sense. He's got like a
Actually,
cup on his nose as well, and
yeah, like
it would make sense if like that was the drink that they had.
yeah, actually, now that I think of it, I'm
Here we
wondering
go.
if the
I'm gonna
burgers
show it up
came in
here.
a box. Yeah,
This is the
please do.
original Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Oh my. I don't know how they've gotten away with having a clown for so long, too. Like, because yeah, like the whole world agrees that clowns are creepy now. I think they, I'm, I don't want to speak as if I know this, but like I remember just hearing somewhere that they don't, like in the East, especially I think in
Mhm.
China, they don't have Ronald McDonald as their mascot because he's like similar looking to a demon of theirs.
Oh yeah, I think I
Maybe that's
heard that.
Japan. Ah, God, I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, Ronald McDonald original it is weird. All right,
Yeah. See, um,
but back to Wendy's.
yeah,
Oh, unless you
yeah.
had something else to say, I'm sorry.
No, just I guess clowns were the shit back then. So
Hmm.
and it attracted kids. Like you think of just circuses and stuff.
Right, like
Because in
I
the
kind of feel
30s
sorry for
or 50s.
clowns because like clowns have such a storied history, like throughout
Hmm.
centuries and centuries of entertainment, and then I don't know when it started, like the whole creepy clown thing. Definitely sometime in the 20th century.
It had to
Uh,
have been.
they've just fallen off a cliff in terms of people liking them.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about clowns.
Oh, I don't like them either, but I wonder what started that. Like, because the earliest thing I can think of that has a creepy clown would be the It
Yeah,
series.
I was just thinking that too.
But right, like, did that cause the problem? Was that just a symptom of the problem?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you had things like I know we both watched Big Comfy Couch when we were kids
Yeah,
because that
with
was on
Lynette.
Canadian television, and that was full of clowns. However, I think what made that a lot better was being a clown just meant you had a red nose on and
Mhm.
like maybe wore some goofy clothing. They didn't go with the face paint,
That's right.
which
They just did.
which was very
They
smart.
yeah. When they did the face paint, it was like freckles or like I think one of them had an
Right,
eyeshadow. Like it was cute and simple, and it wasn't like high eyebrows and
right.
huge whatever blue or red lips, and you just can't tell, or like overly sad.
Yeah, the
Why? I
sad clown
don't want
too is
this.
also something.
No, I don't want
Hmm.
this.
I don't know. Oh, speaking of freckles, this redhead's got freckles. Yeah, I would put her in the A category. I don't know about you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you agree. Put her in
Yeah.
A. It's like 10 minutes in, we're two down.
Talking
um,
about clowns.
and the next one is Taco Bell. Now, I have an interesting relationship with Taco Bell. I
Mhm.
guess depending on how you define interesting. So,
Okay.
the first time, I remember the first time I ever went into a Taco Bell. I
Okay.
think I was around 6 years old.
Yeah.
I just remember it was very, very late at night, and they had those bright white fluorescent lights. They were
Hmm.
just blaring down on me. I remember them just being so bright that I hated it.
Yeah.
And I remember we got some. Does Taco Bell serve fries?
I think they have like Supreme
Okay,
fries
because
or something
I
like
think they
that.
did when I was. Unless this is some sort of like weird memory skew or something. When I went there, we did get fries, and they were like all burnt. And I
Oh.
remember my mother was very upset. There were also Batman toys I remember in there.
Oh, okay.
Did they ever have toys with meals?
Maybe they tried to.
They might have. Yeah, this might be some very era specific stuff I'm remembering. But the point is, we had a bad experience, and my mother said we are never, ever, ever going back to a Taco Bell ever again. And throughout my entire childhood, that was true. We never went to one.
Mhm.
Uh, and it became a little joke amongst my brothers to try to persuade my mother to go to Taco Bell. But finally, I became a teenager, and I was like, I got my own money now. because I got a
Mhm.
job. I'm gonna buy my own Taco Bell. Screw you, mom, because that's the age you're at.
Yeah.
Screw you, mom. I'm gonna get my own Taco Bell. And then I
Mhm.
got it, and I hated it.
Yeah.
I said the thing that no teenager ever wants to say, which was, well, I guess my mother was right.
Exactly. Well,
So I do not like Taco Bell. I generally try to avoid it. It wouldn't be so bad if they actually used like ground beef.
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they use, but it's not ground beef.
I think once in high school, I had like their supreme fries. Like I split it. Like my friends got it and they said, "Do you want to try some?" And it wasn't terrible,
Hmm.
but it's like every person that I've heard who's had Taco Bell like shits themselves.
Yeah, that's also
Like
it's the reputation it has,
your
definitely.
toilet explodes. So like yeah, I I can't say I've like ever ordered a taco or anything from there, but I've just heard bad things from it, so I wouldn't go there unless it was used to use the bathroom or maybe try a Baja Blast, but I don't drink pop. So
Yeah, so I'd be fine putting it in C, but I'd more want to put it in D.
yeah,
I would
I'm
just
with you
avoid
on
it.
that.
I don't like Taco Bell. No, thank you.
Mhm.
Make homemade tacos. They're really
Yeah,
easy to make and they're delicious.
hmm they're way better.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, it doesn't even take like for as long as it would take to wait for a Taco Bell meal, you could probably get like half to a quarter way through making your own tacos.
Mhm. And it won't give you diarrhea
Yeah.
after.
Well, if you use good ingredients.
Yeah.
Anyway, A&W. I love A&W. Uh,
Um,
I think the burgers are good. Even I've tried the Beyond Meat from there a couple times, and I've enjoyed it every time. And I just especially love the root beer is excellent, especially if you get it. Um, like I know they sell it in like cans, but if you actually get it
yeah,
from the restaurant, I think it's great. And I
yeah.
always love their sweet potato fries and the sauce that
Mhm.
comes with it. I always get that when I go there. So I love A&W.
Yeah, I think they're better out of like a lot of these fast food chains, like burger places, if you were to
Mm-hmm.
get them. Like I think they're a little bit more healthier for you, I guess.
I think they're a little more expensive too, but I think you get what you pay for over there. And
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
be saying that again for another thing in this list, definitely.
Yeah, a couple of these actually. Yeah, I had it once and they it wasn't bad. Like it was their I think it like the chicken sandwich or crispy chicken
Yeah,
sandwich
yeah.
and it came with nothing on it and it was
Oh.
freaking I think we did DoorDash because my friend bought it. So I was so upset
Mm.
because yeah but that was I had a bad experience with it. It didn't taste bad. It was just kind of like dry. Like there was no cheese or
Uh,
sauce or
yeah,
veggies or nothing on there. Like what the heck?
yeah, somebody fucked up because it's got to have something on it. Like they
Yeah.
wouldn't normally serve it like that, I don't think. And I'm gonna have a similar story when we get to
Mhm.
McDonald's. So remind me to tell that story.
Okay. Oh well.
But I would put A&W up in S
Oh
personally.
really?
I would.
I'll take your word for it because I've had it once and I like it was a bad
Oh,
experience.
try it
But it,
again.
I should.
Try it again.
But there's other fast food places I'd rather give my money to, I think, on here.
That's fine.
Mm,
Uh, and yeah, like A&W wouldn't be my top choice, but yeah, I like it.
okay.
Five Guys. Yeah, see, Five Guys. I think I've only ever been to once
Yeah, I've
myself.
been to a handful of times.
Okay, you've been a half a time, so you'd be a better judge then.
Uh,
How are they? Are they the guys?
they're
I just
great.
remember going to a place that had like sacks of potatoes
Yeah.
in the place where you're supposed to order. I thought that
So,
was so bizarre.
um, I think no, it's been a while since I've had them,
Hmm.
but I think it's like if you want to buy the actual potatoes that they use to make their fries, because their fries are so good.
Really?
Yeah, then you can buy those sacks
They
of
just
potatoes.
sell potatoes. See,
Yeah.
that's odd because like I would get like selling the sauce or something. It's like you want to just buy like our burger sauce and just take it home and put it on things. Like I get that, but like you can buy our potatoes.
Yeah.
Can I just buy every ingredient in the place?
Mhm.
What if I just wanted to buy one of their like heads of lettuce? Could I do that?
Maybe not that,
Well,
but
then why that? Why not that? And but the potatoes. I guess
I-
potatoes are easier to store.
yeah, that's true.
You don't have to refrigerate a potato.
N-
Fine.
Oh no, you don't.
No, you just got to keep it in like a cool,
Mm,
dark area. Usually.
okay.
Yeah, you don't have to put. I mean, you can put it in the fridge. You don't have to put it in the fridge. But I'm sorry, we've gotten off track here. How's the food there?
It was good. Like I know I'm sounding cliche, but
Oh yeah, that's fine.
it was good.
I mean, I'll say right now, I don't think there's a single place on this entire list that I would 100% refuse to go to, except for maybe Taco Bell.
I, I would say actually there's a few on here I would never go to.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
there's a
so
few that I'd be reluctant to go to, but I don't think I'd be saying like, no, there's no way I'm going in there.
yeah, I'm pretty staunch against some of them, but I'm a
Okay.
little stubborn butthead
But
sometimes.
my
Um,
point is the food is good is probably a
mhm.
thing we're gonna get a lot
Yeah,
of here.
yeah. Um, no, they're I like them. I remember I think they had a pretty generous amount of fries. Their meat was really like it was hearty. Like it was just, oh, this is a good burger.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's like comparing it to a lot of the other places here, I want to say it's like a step above um fast food. Like it's not that fast,
Okay.
you know? Like it's might be an expensive burger, but you're actually getting a burger. Like it's
Right.
not like
Okay.
you're
So
gonna be
also
hungry
that
after
kind of
eating a
thing.
Big
Yeah.
Mac or something. So I like it. Also the menu's small. So I mean if huge menus kind of overwhelm you, this is
That
like the same few items that they've perfected, I think.
that
And I
usually
like
is indicative, I think, of like
that.
higher quality food when they have like a smaller menu. It's not always true, but it's a good.
Mhm.
It always pleases me to see. I think like, oh, this is probably, yeah, it's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
It's probably higher
Um,
quality stuff because they're more focused on what they do.
yeah, exactly. That's like I I think yeah, you guys saw me wearing the shirt In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, last time
Always
you came
wanted
and
to try
visited,
it.
yeah, you saw me
Yeah.
wearing an In-N-Out
And
Burger shirt. Yeah.
yeah, I've always wanted to well I wear it to be, like that trendy kid who
Yeah, of
wears
course.
fucking hamburger shirts, but
You got a
it's
compliment too.
I
Somebody
did,
somebody complimented your shirt.
which is shocking. But
Nobody complimented my shirt. I'm
well, you
fine.
had the bismuth,
It's right, my
right?
business shirt. I love my business shirt.
Yeah, it was looked
Nobody
awesome.
even knows what that is.
I saw it and was like, oh, that's your rock shirt. Um, yeah,
Sorry.
but
In-N-Out Burger,
yes,
yeah.
with In-N-Out, they only have it in the States, so
Yeah,
the closest, yeah, like I'm not actually gonna say where the closest one is for us, but we
sure.
would have to travel to get it. But however, they also came out in like the 40s and 50s as a
Mm.
diner, and these they also have a small menu, and they've just perfected it. So it's like hamburger,
Mm.
cheeseburger. You can get doubles of those. Can't
Oh
remember if they have
man.
chicken options or even a vegetarian option at this point, but they've got their fries, milkshakes, but it's small and they know what the hell they're doing.
All right.
And I just want to try them and buy a shirt or a hat or something from there.
You got a
Another
shirt.
one. Yes. I got
The
a shirt.
hat.
It wasn't actually from them. It was
Right.
from some website that took forever for
Oh.
it to come, and I wanted it for Halloween so I could be an In-N-Out diner person, and somebody would
Okay.
say, "Oh, how is it?" And I'd say, "No, I've never been there. I've never
Uh.
tried the menu," and that would be the whole scary part of my costume.
Oh.
'Cause
Oh,
I've
you're
never
someone who
been
has
there.
like an unresearched opinion.
Yes.
That is
So
scary.
it's, "Oh no, how is it? How
She
you should."
claims to like this thing, but she's never tried it before.
Exactly. That's what's scary about it. So
Oh God. That
anyway,
sends chills up my spine. It honestly does. It's too real. Getting too real.
I
It's supposed to be a day of fantasy. You can't get real on me like that for Halloween.
for with my little In-N-Out burger shirt and
Dang.
hat,
I think you've watched too much horror. You're getting
and getting
it's
wacky
getting to the it's
ideas.
getting to the heart of you. You understand it.
Exactly. I've been watching it for a while. So.
Um,
Yeah.
anyway, Five Guys. Where would you put
Back
this?
to Five Guys. I
Yeah.
would, yeah, I would put it in S or A for sure.
I can put it up in S for you. I got no problem with
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I've been there once, and I remember I was not disappointed.
Yeah, like it's you won't get disappointed. Um,
Um, but now we come to the big one. This is almost like the control in our experiment is
yeah.
McDonald's. Where do you put McDonald's?
Yeah, yeah, I got weird stories about it, so I'm like all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you tell your stories first. I got yeah, I can
Okay.
talk. Then I can talk
So,
about McDonald's.
like, okay, I have, okay, I haven't eaten at McDonald's in uh, maybe like honest 14 or 15 years.
Damn.
Like, I
Okay.
have not had a single thing from there. I think I had a coffee once or twice. Um, I used to eat it at least once a week as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd go to my grandmother's and she'd like give us a happy meal or something. And then as
Oh.
I got older, I got I think it was like a 6-piece chicken nugget, small fry, and or medium or small fry, and then like whatever, one of those orange sody pops, but
Yeah.
they weren't fizzy, so it was really
Hmm.
oh, it was so good. The orange pop that you get
Oh
there,
yeah.
oh, just I don't know what it was, but it's really good.
Okay.
Anyway, um, yeah, I used to eat that, but I guess because it was just okay, it was this weird time where it uh like Super Size Me came out.
Mm-hmm.
So that scared the shit out of me. So I
Oh
stopped
yeah.
eating all fast food. And then as I got older and I did my research
Mm-hmm.
on it, I just realized that it like Super Size Me, the guy could have been overeating and not documenting it because there's
Maybe.
been
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 other people who have done exactly what he's done and they've actually lost weight or like didn't
Really.
gain any weight at all. Yeah. And so which I thought was interesting. But anyway, so that kind of freaked me out as well as one time I got it was either like extra chicken or like extra fries. It was one of the two. And I remember eating it, not being able to finish it. And usually like, as a kid when you're not like, oh, I can't finish this anymore. I'm not hungry. You're not hungry for a while. Like you're not hungry until the next meal or whatever. But like, I
Mm-hmm.
remember like 10 or 15 minutes later, I was starving.
Oh.
But I was like, I just ate like I can't eat this. Like I physically can't. Like why am
Mm-hmm.
I still hungry? So I thought that was really really weird. Um and it didn't really make me feel good either. So I just
Hmm.
stopped eating it. Um, yeah, so that was kind of my weird story of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I do gotta say, like, their their patties just kind of look smaller, unfortunately.
They
Like
are
I
smaller.
I don't think that you're getting like a substantial amount of burger when you go and get a hamburger, which is like
I
kind of sad.
yeah.
I would if this came out, I would eat at McDonald's or any fast food restaurant. However, I guess it wouldn't be fast food if they like actually pressed the patties and made all that shit
Mm.
homemade. Because I just think
Yeah.
you're getting more for your money.
Yeah.
Um, and as I get older, I'm also just like, yeah, this food doesn't really make me feel that great. So if I can shell out like 10 or 20 bucks for an amazing burger or
Mm-hmm.
make it at home, then I'll do that. So that's my whole spiel on it.
Sure. Yeah. Like I 100% know what you're saying, and that's great that you haven't eaten it in so long.
Mm,
But my relationship with McDonald's, I would say, is complicated.
mhm.
Ignoring the corporation too.
Yeah, yeah.
Just ignoring the corporation. That's a whole nother thing. But it's like there's sometimes when I'm really high and
Mm.
all my willpower is gone, I will order food because I'll be hungry.
Yeah,
And there's two places, both of them on this list, that are my go-tos for getting high for food while being high. And
yeah.
McDonald's is unfortunately one of them. And one of the reasons is because there's one really close to where my girlfriend and I live.
Mhm.
And two, it like the cheapness of it is is part of what attracts me in those moments.
Of course.
It's like I'm not like I don't need it to taste good. I just need it to be food and like I'm high. It's gonna taste good no matter what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm not spending very much money.
Mhm.
So like that's part of it. And McDonald's like I think this is like 90% of the reason that McDonald's is successful is because somehow before you eat McDonald's, you really crave it. But then
Yeah.
after you eat it, you go, "Ugh, why did I eat that?"
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I've never felt good about eating McDonald's. Like at the end of it, I don't feel I never say I'm glad I ate that.
Mhm.
With A&W I say that. Even with Wendy's I've said that.
Mhm.
But never with McDonald's have I ever said that.
Yeah, it never made me feel too great afterwards. Like as a kid, so that was like the
No.
first telltale sign of like I don't know if I can eat this.
And
And like,
I had so little fast food when I was a kid, uh,
mm,
too. So I definitely didn't eat it a lot. Instead of McDonald's, my grandma, I remember she had jars and jars of peaches.
ooh,
And like it's like I don't know what she would do to them. They're not fermenting, but they're like soaking in like syrupy,
yeah.
sugary peach water. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Um,
It's like
I
it.
know the dessert or like
I think
candied
it was
peach. I think I
that.
know what you're talking
That
about,
might
but
just
my
be
name
exactly what it
is
was. Because I don't think she does anymore, but she had a peach tree in her backyard, and she grew her own peaches and like made these candied peaches.
ooh,
Oh my god, it was the best. It was the best.
I'm growing veggies in pot. Like it's
The
really rewarding.
two
So
essentials.
if we got if you have any gardeners, I highly suggest it. It's very rewarding to watch your progress.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could grow a peach tree,
Grow a
right?
peach
Or
tree, make
sugar tree.
candied peaches for your grandkids.
Well, it'll take a year though for
Whatever.
um
They'll still
the
be your
fruit.
grandkids in a year,
Well, that's
unless
true.
they get cancer or something.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you won't be
Ah,
your
sorry. I
grandkids
don't feel
when
good
you
about
get
that.
cancer.
Yeah.
Um,
Your
anyway,
grandkids will remember it fondly if you do, because I
yeah,
remember it. Thanks, Grandma.
what
If you're
was that your
listening, thanks,
story about
Grandma.
McDonald's? Yeah, thanks, Grandma. Was that your story about McDonald's?
No, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't even get to my story about McDonald's. I I think this is more of an Uber Eats problem,
Mhm,
or maybe somebody fucked it up. So yeah, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was high as fuck,
mhm,
and uh, I can very easily persuade my girlfriend to get this stuff with me when I want it to. So it's like she should be telling me no, but
mhm,
she gives in to food a bit too easily. So yeah, she just says yes. But anyway, so I'm assuming they probably had someone working there who was just bored off his ass and didn't know what he was doing.
mhm,
But I ordered a chicken sandwich, fries, and a Sprite. I think
mhm.
was my order. Okay, so everything shows up. The fries are fine. That's it. The chicken burger, instead of giving me chicken, they gave me a little meat patty
Oh,
instead of the chicken, and they put like the lettuce and mayo, whatever they put on top of the chicken, on that, and gave that
yeah.
to me instead of
Mhm.
chicken. Instead of a nice thing of chicken, I get this tiny little meat patty. Because you said they're like paper thin meat patties.
Yeah, they're unimpressive.
Exactly. And then I'm like, well, that's disappointing, but whatever, I'll eat it. And then I go to drink my Sprite, and it's just soda water. The Sprite syrup wasn't even in there,
Mhm,
which I guess I kind of get because it's clear whether it's in there or not.
mhm.
Um, I'm like, well, this meal is ruined.
Yeah.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is
Y-
ruined.
Yeah, yeah. Review, bruh.
Is
I like that guy.
he still around?
He
Oh,
is.
nice. That's good to hear.
Yeah,
I've only watched like one or two videos of his ever.
the 1920s food reviewer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his name's like his YouTube channel's Report of the Week, but people call him Review Bruh. I think it was a meme a few years ago. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really cool guy. Anyway,
Right. So McDonald's, I think I'd be comfortable putting them in C
okay.
because like I kind of like them, but I don't want to even like them as much as I do.
Yeah, see, hmm I would put them there, and if I gave them a higher anything higher, it would simply be with like their corporation, with their franchise, with their marketing, like with
Yeah.
everything, 'cause they are smart. Like I will
Right.
give them that. Like they know what the fuck they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's impressive. And the fact that they're so successful and they sell uh, they sell like an unbelievable amount of Big Macs per day
Oh
as
yeah.
well, which is like that's insane. So they're doing something right. I just
Yeah.
um
I don't know.
there.
I think I think it's more the human race is doing something wrong, and that's why
Yeah.
McDonald's is successful. But anyway, yeah, I'm comfortable with them in
Mhm.
C.
Yeah, same. I could do that.
Moving on is Pita Pit. I have not
I
had
like
very much Pita Pit in my
I really
life.
like them.
You like them? Okay. I
Mhm.
almost got a job at a Pita Pit, um, but they it was such a weird experience because they brought me in for like a test shift.
Mhm.
They had this really fat guy as the manager. I just remember he was like very obese, but he's like, "All right, we're gonna bring you in for a test shift, and I'm not gonna sign a contract with you. I'm just gonna like pay you cash for it." I was like,
Okay.
"All right, whatever." He's like, if I like you, then I'll sign you on.
Mhm.
And I did, and I did like exactly what he told me to do
Mhm.
the whole time. At the end, he was like, "You sucked. I didn't see much initiative in you. No, you're not getting the
Wow.
job. Here's $10 for the the hour you worked." Or no, it was 20.
Yeah.
It was like 2 hours. It was like, "Here's $20 for the 2 hours you worked, and get out of here."
Wow.
I was like, "Well, fine.
That's
Well, you've had your say, gentlemen, sir,
mhm.
but I'll have mine. You're a rascal." And
Most of
I walked off into the sunset.
yeah, most of the actually, okay, so out of the handful of times that I've been there, half the time the people there are like who are making it are like stoned or they're tired. All right.
You
And
know
then
what?
the
Even
other
with like
half
the
are
two
super
employees I
fast.
met on that one test shift, that makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
I can see that.
And I don't blame you. Like you're making, something different, like really
Just
different,
make it pita. Yeah,
almost.
it's not like yeah, because there's like a tuck and roll technique to the pita, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a burger where you just slap the shit on and serve
Mhm.
it. There's like it
So
requires a little bit of skill and practice to
yeah,
make a make a good pita.
but I the out of all the times, the one time that I disliked it was when I ordered it from whatever Uber Eats or DoorDash, and
Mm,
it was because I was working, so I and there was no like nothing I could make a sandwich with at the house, so I
right.
ordered it for lunch. Um, and it wasn't great. Like I
Mm.
did not eat there for a while, and then one time I thought I kind of feel like them. Like maybe I'll just like have a whatever turkey club or something like wrap, and I had whatever, and it was really good. So it's gotten me back there, and um,
Okay.
like sometimes the I don't know wraps or whatever you want to call them are like the
Hmm.
size of my fucking forearm. Like I'll
Yeah, that
devour one
I
in my
remember
car.
that. They are big. I'll give them bonus props
Mm,
for the portions. And yeah, despite the fact that they didn't give me a job, I would go back there
mm.
sometime. Like I
And
wouldn't object to eating there at any point.
and I don't feel like shit when I after I eat from
Yeah.
there. Because like the turkey breast is right there, whether it's like sliced or cooked or whatever. Like I will never eat like a steak or a red meat from a place like that.
Hmm.
But if
Well, at
their
like
turkey, their and chicken is good. So
at a place like that, or like I don't know, Subway, which we'll get to. Like when everything isn't just like cooked in grease,
yeah,
it just you don't feel as bad afterwards.
no, you really don't.
So
Yeah,
where would you rank Pita Pit then?
I I would put them in S or A. I'm open to either
S
because
or A?
like I if uh if I had spent my money a bit more, I would
Hmm.
probably go to Pita Pit once a week. But
Okay.
yeah, like
All right.
I really like them.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll put
Um,
them up there.
yeah, and it's again not fried food, so
Yeah.
yeah,
All
it's not
right.
gonna make you feel like
Next
shit.
next we have Harvey's,
Harvey.
and Harvey's is actually my favorite fast food place. That's my go-to.
That's your special
It is.
special place in your heart.
It
Yeah.
well also because I worked at a Harvey's for like
Mhm.
2 years or something. Yeah, or maybe a little longer. Um, yeah, I worked there for a while, and even having worked there, like I was able to see, like as far as fast food goes, they got some quality stuff there, and like I like in comparison to so many other fast food places, I like everything they do. I like that there's an actual grill and you can see it, and
Mhm.
like yeah, everything's done in front of you. I had a reputation there actually when I worked there because you have the garnish station where
Yeah.
the person tells you to. I was the fastest garnisher in the West.
Ooh.
I could do it really fast, especially when they like wrap up the burger after it's done. I
Hmm.
had this like hand like kung fu hand wrapping technique.
Ooh.
And I did it really fast. Uh, God,
I like that.
this
Nice.
all sounds so much more impressive when I'm in my head, and then I say it. I'm
Well,
like, oh
when
God.
I got pizza stories for
Oh yeah.
all the pizza places, so I very much understand what you're saying when you're like you're good at what you do, and
Hmm.
yeah, no, no.
Uh,
Pat
and like
yourself
oh
on the
God,
back.
I have a lot of Harvey's stories. I remember one of the few I only ever got high there once. It was because some guy, I wasn't even smoking weed back then anymore, but like one guy brought a joint. It was just like to the three guys on shift. Was like, hey, you wanna just smoke some of this out back? I'm like, yes.
Mhm.
The day when it was so hot, like we were all just rotating turns, standing in the fridge.
Ooh.
There was you know what? I remember that day too because there was a guy I worked with. I don't remember his name. He was from some country in Africa, and I don't know which one because I tried to. I didn't want to just come out and ask him. I
Mhm.
tried to coax it out of him, but he never said. He would just always refer to it as my country.
Yeah, okay.
Some country in Africa. He had the accent and everything. But anyway, so it's like this really hot day, and he comes into work wearing like he hasn't changed into his uniform yet. He's wearing like one of those long. Oh God, it's almost I don't want to. It's not a dress. It's like a robe kind of thing.
Okay.
I fear I'm gonna sound really insensitive saying this, but like trying to describe this. But yeah, it's
Okay.
like this really it's almost like a really baggy, really long shirt that you
Hmm.
would see someone in like Central Africa wear.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I do.
Anyway, and it was like
Yeah.
white and it looked really airy and breezy and I was like, "Oh my god, that's such a smart thing to wear."
Hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, that's true cuz it probably gets really hot where he comes from. It's like a day as hot as today.
Hmm.
That's what you wear." Damn. We got to adopt more of this kind of fashion over here because like I'd rather wear that than my black Harvey's uniform.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. My kitchen uniform was also black too. And uh and it was so hot in the back because we had the huge pizza ovens
Why would
that
they
were
make
like
it
cranked to
black?
470. Yeah, also it
Does it hide sweat better? Even though it makes you
maybe,
sweat
but
more?
I felt like those shirts did. However, with like when you're dealing with pizza dough and flour, it gets dirty like
Hmm.
so easily. So like, yeah, um, had to do laundry a lot.
Yeah. Oh, and at the Harveys I worked at as well, one thing that we would kind of like to do sometimes was so I can kind of do a lot of accents. Not
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not gonna say that any of them are good, but yeah. So I can do a lot of accents. So sometimes I would just go up to the cash register and take someone's order and just have a completely different accented voice
I
and
like
be like,
that.
"Yeah, welcome to Harvey's. Gonna take your order, sir." And then what was even better was like they would move over and the next customer would come up and then I would talk in a different voice like, "Hey, how you doing? Can I get you a burger today?" And then like there was one time when like I did that to a guy and he genuinely looked over at me with confusion.
What the fuck
It
is
was
going
great.
on here?
But
Oh,
the thing is, I had a lot of Indian coworkers, coworkers of Indian heritage, and as my my manager was also Indian, and I had one voice which I won't do here, but it was just basically just an imitation of him.
Okay.
And for some reason, they just all the Indian people who worked there just loved it, and they
Mhm.
were like, "You got to do that accent to a customer. You got to do that one." I was like,
Yeah.
"No," because no one would ever believe that that voice was genuinely coming out of my mouth. I
Mhm.
got to do white people accents, not racist accents.
Mhm.
No matter no matter how much they liked it. Oh God, what a time! But anyway, Harvey's. I want to put that in S
Oh, go for it.
because again, it's a more expensive burger, but you are getting what you pay for.
Yeah, you've always told me like if you had to go to a fast food restaurant or even not even like a fast food restaurant and eat somewhere where the food's pretty fresh and
Mm-hmm.
they actually grill it and they don't just put it in these heaters like some
Yeah.
places here.
Oh, we'll get
You're
there.
good to
We'll
go.
get there because I have
Yeah.
another experience.
Yeah, I'll take your word on it because I've only eaten there a couple of times.
Yeah. And yeah, I think the quality of their ingredients for a fast food place is pretty good.
Mhm.
Next is Zio
It's
Ormet
it's
Piz.
it's pizza
Pizzaiolo?
pizzaiolo. Yeah.
I've never been
I
there.
Me neither.
Okay.
I make my own pizza, so I don't.
Yeah, I've never been there. So yeah, I think we'll just put that in B then, kind of like Popeyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Put it in the middle because we don't know.
And it's not very good. Um,
Yeah, I probably not. It's got to be
mhm.
better than at least one other place on this list we haven't gotten to yet.
Oh yeah, I
But
definitely has to be has to be. Um,
but moving on, KFC. Fuck KFC. I hate it.
yeah. I've been underwhelmed the two. Okay, two times I've had no three,
Hmm.
but the way you're supposed to eat it, my dad told me this
Oh.
was so you get it the night before, you leave it
Ah.
out, and then it just like seeps in its grease and
Ah.
chickeniness, and then you just open up the bucket and eat it, and yeah, it's so good. Like it's good, and
It's
I would say it's better than like getting it fresh
what
if
what
you leave it.
what Cheetos Puffs are to chips,
Yeah,
KFC is to fast food. It's better when
yeah.
it's stale. I'll have to
However,
remember that. Uh, I
yeah, I'll go for
I,
it.
I do have one exception to my dislike for KFC, and that is their popcorn chicken. That
Have you
stuff's
had it?
I've had it. It's been a while, but I've had it. That I think that's really good. Unless the quality's gone down since I've last had it.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know how well it's doing. Like I've never really looked at it. Yeah, and I've only had their chicken. I've never had like their fries, their mashed potatoes,
Yeah, who
anything else they might have. Double down, never had it.
serve mashed potatoes? That's so weird to me.
Yeah, it's probably like in a bin that's
I
like kept
know,
warm
like
and like it's not fresh. It can't taste good.
I've never made homemade mashed potatoes that were that good. And like I would never get it from a fast food place.
Oh yeah.
I think the only
Yeah.
mashed potatoes I had that were good, yeah, it just you have to make them horrifically unhealthy to make them taste that good.
Yeah, you put like at least garlic and butter in
You should
there
put
and maybe
garlic.
some
I
sort
should
of
remember the
cream.
garlic.
But
My
yeah,
my
no,
dad has a sour cream in mashed potatoes recipe that
yeah,
is pretty good, but it's like yeah, it's like 500 calories a bite.
oh geez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Order It's like you might as well have some French fries instead.
I guess yeah.
Um, yeah, no. Any with KFC, yeah, I would say like C or D. Like
I
I
I'm
honestly, yeah.
I'm comfortable with C because
Okay.
like yeah, like I could be maybe be persuaded to try it again or even follow your
Mhm.
suggestion. It's like
Yeah, and do the nighttime thing.
there's a chance I might go back there at some point, but probably not.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, next Burger King. Fuck Burger King even more than KFC. That place
Wow.
is terrible, terrible,
Mhm.
terrible, terrible.
Yeah, you had an experience
I
there.
worked at a Burger King very briefly, and
Yeah.
having worked at Harvey's before that, I was like appalled.
Hmm.
Uh, because I don't know. I guess I got the impression that Harvey's was pretty average in terms of their
Hmm.
conditions, but then I saw Burger King and it's like they don't cook the burgers on a grill. They put them into like a shelf,
Yeah.
like a grill shelf that just like spits them out into a bin. I'm going to assume that McDonald's is probably pretty similar there. I don't know
Uh,
though.
I think they do have a
They
grill,
do have a
but
grill. Okay, well
yeah, I
then
have seen it in the background while taking all my drunken high friends to get their fucking snack.
uh, the first time, oh yeah, quick to backtrack. The first time I ever encountered a paper straw was at A&W, and I was really high, and I was like, "What the
Oh,
fuck
really?
is this?" Like I was like close to shouting, like, "What the fuck is this?" And I
Yeah.
like threw it out, and then I just took the lid off of the cup and just drank it that way. It's like I'm not drinking out of that shit. But I'm sorry. Back to Burger King. um, yeah. This like machine just cooks it for you and spits it out into a bin. And then like I saw the ingredients they were using to put on the burger, and it all just looked like rotten shit. And I was
Mhm.
like, I feel sorry for people who are eating this. I would feel
Yeah.
bad serving this to people, which is why whenever I worked there, which was only like a couple of shifts,
Mhm.
I just decided to wash all the dishes, and that was what I did the entire shift. There were like mountains of dishes because no one else wanted to wash them, and I was
Mhm.
like, I'll just wash all of them as long as I don't have to serve any of this food to anyone.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I've had similar experiences. Like I've never worked in a fast food restaurant, but I worked for a really nice uh like mom and pop Italian restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But there were times when like every restaurant or place kind of gets a little stingy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like so if I was uncomfortable with serving the food, like if it was this looks old or like I'm just not serving it, then I wouldn't. Like I
Mm-hmm.
would straight up be like, fine, then get the manager. I'm not serving this, and this is why. But I don't
Yeah.
think you could do that in a Burger King or a
No. Well,
Mickey
that
D's
the
because
problem is
it's
like the stuff I would be embarrassed to give to people. That's their normal. That's where they're like, yeah, this is good
yeah,
enough to serve. That's our standard.
mhm.
But yeah, with like an
um,
actual restaurant, like you should do
yeah,
that. Like this isn't good
yeah,
enough to go out.
yeah. Um, we, I might have had Burger King as a kid, like once, and then I know my sister likes it better than McDonald's because she says the patties are bigger.
Okay.
And
I guess if that's your standard, sure.
yeah, and I think like it's kind of weird like she says that the Burger King in oh fuck.
Aw. Where
She
she lives, but you
where
don't
she lives
necessarily.
whoops, where she lives she says they're better, like it's a regional thing, just like when you go up north.
Mm-hmm.
um when you go up north, there's a certain pizza chain that's shit here, but when you go up north is like 10 times better.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay. Yeah, I
yeah.
guess certain Burger Kings would probably be better than others.
Mhm.
Not much better because they all use the same ingredients.
Yeah. So fuck. Yeah, so anyway, I had a
Okay,
bite.
when I upload the video, I'll cut that part out.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Like
Yeah.
we'll only be able to hear it for so long.
Yeah, my bad.
It's okay.
Um brain fart.
But
But
yes, I would put Burger King in D. I
yeah, I'll go with you on that. I had a bite out of her burger once
uh,
and I was like, "Oh, this isn't great."
if your sister has good experiences at Burger King, she will be the only person I've ever even met or heard of that actually had a good experience at Burger King.
Wow. Okay.
Because like my family members have told stories of going to Burger King and no one had a good experience. Like, yeah, I don't know that I've ever eaten there in my life. I just worked there for like a couple of shifts and went, nope,
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah, that's
offended. I'm offended to even serve this, let alone
yeah,
eat it.
that's yeah. Well, it's good. That's very good of you. I
Mm,
don't know how well they're doing. Like they've growing up, there is so many more of them here. There's like one. now, maybe two. So
Hmm.
I mean, like I think majority stance is no, it's not good.
Yeah. Now,
Um,
next we have New York fries. New York fries is good.
mhm. Yeah, I had them a while ago, and if you can make good fries,
I only
I'm
ever see them
down.
at like a food court.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You just get a huge thing of fries, and that's your meal too. Like you don't even get a
Yeah.
burger or chicken fingers. You just you get a huge cup of fries. And
I mean, hey, you know,
how do you eat your fries, by the way? Like, what's
with
your
my
dipping
mouth, I
sauce?
don't know. Oh.
No, no. I mean, like, what's your? That was a dumb question. I'm sorry. Like, what's your dipping sauce? Your of
um,
choice.
I always like spicy sort of chipotle sauces
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. I'm not a big ketchup person. Like
Mm-hmm.
ketchup's fine, but it's not like no, I don't tend to like ketchup on my fries. I'd rather eat them plain.
Okay. Yeah, so growing up I liked ketchup. But now it's not really my first choice. I like either mayonnaise,
Mayonnaise is
hot
good.
sauce, or like a hot chipotle.
Yeah, I
Like
like
the
yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of that. I like kind of a spicy
Mhm.
mayo. I don't think I'd ever use
Yeah.
hot sauce. Mayo's all right.
Mm. Oh yeah, I like I put hot sauce on like fucking everything. Put it on my
Yeah.
soup, put it on my eggs. Yeah, like everything. I put it in my coffee if I, you know what? That's an idea for tomorrow
Oh
morning.
my god. Well,
Yeah.
it's your
Yeah,
funeral.
see how
I mean
fast.
coffee.
Yeah, you
Uh,
see how fast everything wakes up in the system.
um, but yeah, New York fries is good. But they wouldn't be my go-to. I'd probably put them in A.
Yeah, A is
All
fine.
right. Pizza Nova. I've had Pizza Nova like once or twice
I never have,
as well.
so
No.
feel free. I will leave the judgment to you.
You know what?
Um,
I'm feeling like this is a similar situation to Zio
yeah, the
Pizzaiolo
pizza
and
or what?
Popeyes, where I haven't had it enough to judge.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I think I'd just put it in B over there. Oh
Okay,
look, it wasn't completely white. It like blends in with the background.
so it's got a P and G.
Ooh.
Okay,
Um,
that's nice.
yeah. Next
Yeah.
is Pizza Pizza.
Oh
I
Christ.
despise Pizza Pizza,
Yeah,
and
I'm glad we're on the same page.
in college I ate it all the time. Because there was one in the cafeteria in my dormitory, and there was little else
That's
good to
right.
get that was fast.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, I would eat it a bunch, and I never liked it.
It was the only pizza.
There was a time when yeah, I briefly lived in this other city, and there were only two places to eat that were close by, and one was a Pizza, and the other one was a Subway, and I
Mm.
never ever set foot into that Pizza.
Mm.
Because always with those two choices, I just like, nah, I don't want.
Yeah,
I'm not spending fucking money on Pizza.
it's yeah, like it's not great, and
It's like the
I
Burger
don't.
King of pizza.
I think it's worse than that,
Really?
honestly. Well, it's. I don't even think they use real cheese.
That doesn't surprise
Um,
me. Well, what is it? What is it then? It's just
a
orange
type of
glue.
cheese. Yeah. Most people when they go into Pizza, they just go for the dipping sauces.
Mm-hmm.
That's it,
I
because
guess that
they've
makes
got
sense.
decent dipping sauces.
But even that, like, I'm thinking of more pizza. Why isn't Pizza Hut on here? Anyway, like,
Barbecue
I think they're kind of
potato.
similar to the Pizza Hut dipping sauces, and that's just like a salt punch to the face.
Yeah. Oh, they don't have Little Caesars here.
No.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. They're an all right pizza for $5
I think
or
Little
10
Caesar.
bucks.
Yeah, if Pizza's the Burger King of pizza, I think Little Caesars is like the McDonald's of pizza. It's like a
Yeah,
little
that could.
better in my view, but not
Mhm.
really.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah,
Pizza, I would rank that D. I never want to go into one
yeah.
ever.
I went in to use the bathroom once, I think.
Okay. That's all
Yeah.
it's good for. Is a
A
ba- is
few of
a,
these places.
is a place to take a shit
Yeah,
or
Taco
or,
Bell.
or piss or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's a PNG too. Nice.
Hmm.
Quiznos. Yeah, again, I think I've been to a Quiznos once
Are
as like
they?
a child.
Yeah, maybe once. Same here.
Yeah. I just remember, I remember I was a kid and they had toys with their meals and it was like a Clifford the
Oh,
dog toy and I've
oh,
never
Clifford.
I've never watched Clifford the dog or read any Clifford the dog books. I was never a fan, so I didn't want
Oh,
it.
right.
And
Like
I
Jesus.
and I didn't want the toy and so I tried to like give it back to the
Hmm.
to the cashier and it was some guy who like it seemed to get upset at me for doing that.
I don't want this.
He's like, you can just
What
take
can
it back, and he was like, what?
you do?
It's like, no, it's yours. You have it. It's like, I don't want it. It's
I
like,
don't
oh,
want
I want a different one now.
it.
Um, no, they're all Clifford toys. I probably wouldn't have wanted any of them. I think I was like 12 too. Like, you don't want those kinds of toys anymore
Yeah.
at that age. But anyway, as far as the food goes, which is the real point of this discussion, I think I'd put it in that B tier again.
Okay.
Like I can't
Yeah.
really judge.
I'm looking at their menu and
Mm-hmm.
like I've never been in one, but one they have a limited time offer here where they have like a lobster club,
Oh, wow.
which I like seafood. It's great,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I'm gonna go into a Quiznos and get a lobster sandwich, so or sub. Like how fresh is that shit? It's gotta
Yeah,
be
not at
bottom
all.
feeder. Like I'm going to get food poisoning. It's
That's
kind of like it's hit and miss if you were to get either from Quiznos or Subway, like any type of meatball type
yeah.
of sandwich. Like it's not fresh. I'm
No,
telling you that right now. It's
no.
not.
There's that weird line that Quiznos serving a lobster club kind of crosses where it's like high quality food served by a low quality restaurant, and then vice versa because you have like gourmet
Yeah,
burger places,
yeah.
and it's like right, like you've said it, with the one end, like how fresh is that lobster going to be? Not at all.
Mm-mm.
And it's just like it's too good of a food for a restaurant like that to serve. It
Hmm.
seems. Like yeah, if McDonald's said we serve caviar now, I'm like okay,
Yeah.
that doesn't belong there. You're not that
Hmm.
kind of place.
Hmm.
And yeah, like from the other end, you could go to there's certain restaurants out there that will serve you like a really high quality burger,
Yeah.
but there's something about it that's just doesn't feel right because a hamburger is just not a high quality food.
Hmm.
Like you can elevate it that way, but it's something about it just feels kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Whereas like actually having lobster or steak or something like that, it's like yeah, this is a high quality food that you could do really well.
Yeah.
Everything makes
Yeah.
sense. But anyway, Quiznos, I think we'll also put in that B tier if that's all right with you.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Okay.
I also like love sandwiches too, so it's like I'll rate most sandwich places mid range. Like
Yeah.
I'll always try it. Why
I
not?
like sandwiches as well, but the place I usually go to is our next place,
Hmm.
Subway.
Yeah, we ate there.
That's right. When you visited, we ate there. Yeah, like I Subway is also kind of a go-to place for me. I don't think I'd put it in S. I'd probably
Mm,
put it in A because it's like, yeah, I've always generally enjoyed what I've gotten at a Subway.
me too.
There is one thing that always annoys me about a Subway though, is all the ones I go into, there's only
Mhm.
one person working there, like ever.
Yeah.
And I never understand because like it's always so busy that it should have two. It's always busy enough that there should be two people working there. But even if it wasn't that busy, like I think of like, what if I just like if I'm the only one in this place, what if I just walked in and robbed the place? I
Hmm.
just like put a gun up to this one person's head, and they're the only one there.
Yeah, like they couldn't do
They couldn't do
anything.
anything. Like you should
Yeah.
at least have one other person there.
Hmm.
And I thought about that in my Harvey's days. Like, yeah, I
Hmm.
was never alone at that place. There was always one other person. Uh, and I felt a lot better having that been being the case.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it takes a while
Yeah.
to make a sandwich. Like it's involved. So I don't know.
Yeah, it was probably quicker to
Um,
prepare the stuff that we had at Harvey's. Well, maybe not with
yeah.
the garnish
Oh, for
station, but
sure.
I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, I do like Subway,
Same here.
and I like that.
Um,
Yeah, they're like the one of the only places in the world I can get Sun Chips anymore, and
That's
also
right.
those baked lays that I like. Those are also there, and that's like the only place I
Mm.
ever find them. So I oh god I put Subway in A.
I'm fine with that.
Awesome.
I would never try one of their breakfast sandwiches. I think I saw some
No.
like I think when I visited there, I saw some like eggs in a tin with like some sandwich
Oh
patties,
yeah.
but that looks fucking awful.
Oh yeah.
Well, why would you keep that out? Um,
Uh.
so probably would never ever do an egg or a steak or anything from that. Um, but yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's just regular fast food stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of breakfast, we got Tim Hortons next.
Yeah, I've got a lot to say about Timmy's.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I loved it as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It it's they've got some really good locations here. I find when I visit other places,
Mm-hmm.
they're terrible.
Hmm.
But I've noticed over the years they've gotten progressively kind of worse. Like
Hmm.
it's like so from what I understand now, it's now not a Canadian company, like it was bought
No, it
out.
hasn't been a Canadian company for a while now.
Yeah. And who owns it is actually Popeyes and Burger King,
No
like
shit. All
that
right.
franchise. So out of the
Is
three
that
of
why it
these,
went downhill?
well, yeah, Timmy's is flatlining. Like it's
Hmm.
not doing well. So, um, the thing that I get pissed off at is that,
Maybe Justin Bieber can bring it back.
well, that he helped with
Yeah.
the Tim Biebs shit. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
he helped. Um,
It's like I never
now,
wanted to eat at Tim Hortons less.
well, at least they're trying to save some sort of Canadian
Is that what they're doing?
fast
Like,
food name. I don't
like,
know.
okay, we know the truth, Tim Hortons. You're not gonna fool us,
Yeah.
you know? Just up the quality of your food. Don't try to trick us.
Yeah. You know,
But, but I'm sorry. Go on.
it's all right. I just think that they're they started to try to be a very universal place that still sold coffee and donuts. Like, who the fuck gave a shit about the Beyond Meat burger? Like that was on for a
Yeah,
summer and they got rid of that. Like
yeah.
don't ever bring that back again. Don't do it. You're you should be almost like that cute little deli that you walk by that has like the four or five sandwiches, like a
Hmm.
club, a BELT or a BLT. You want to have a few breakfast sandwiches, that's great. And then you should have some kick-ass donuts, Timbits, desserts,
Yeah.
and some good coffee. And yeah, and I do believe that I don't know, like 10 years ago or something, the they bought a different bean for their coffee, and McDonald's
Oh.
bought their old one,
Oh
like their old
shit.
coffee bean. So that's why a lot of people switched to McDonald's coffee
Hmm.
because it used to be the Tim Hortons blend.
I did not
Um,
know that.
yeah, that's what I've been told. Anyway, if you get some fresh donuts or Timbits, I can never go wrong with the Timbits there.
Right.
They're really good. And I love their breakfast sandwiches. They're so good.
I mean that's probably got to be a big reason if the coffee at Tim Hortons is no longer that good. Like
Mm,
that's the big thing they had going for them. Like that's what they're
yeah,
known for. Is there a coffee place?
yeah.
As soon as your
They're
coffee gets worse, I mean,
the
forget about
only
it.
thing that's gotten better was the dark roast because it was bad.
Oh yeah.
Like it was just like this bitter ass end.
Hmm.
Like I like dark roast coffees, and this was just bitterness.
Ugh.
It was disgusting. Like you could go to Starbucks and get coffee midday, and that
Mm.
would probably be a better choice than the shit you would get at Timmy's.
Mm.
And their dark roast has gotten better. It's smoother. So
Starbucks is also not on here.
I know.
But I guess that yeah, they're not so much about as food as Tim
You
Hortons
get a
is.
microwave sandwich and an
Yeah,
overpriced coffee milkshake.
yeah. The birthday cake pops are nice at Starbucks.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah,
but
they are.
uh, yeah, I've been going into Tim Hortons less because of Starbucks. My girlfriend likes Starbucks a lot more. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
I haven't had Tim Hortons in a while, but like Tim Hortons kind of has a special place in my heart just because
Mine
like there are certain without giving away like too many personal details. Like there's some stages in my life where Tim Hortons like I would go there routinely,
Yeah.
and there were some good times in my life, and it evokes those memories.
Mm. That's sweet. Yeah, like that's I'm kind of the same.
And I remember back in I think it was 2017. I was in the hospital for a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Uh, with pneumonia, and that was something. Fortunately, there was a Tim Hortons right downstairs, and I would also get a BELT every day because I liked those. I
Mm,
still like those.
those are good.
Um,
Me too.
somehow I lost weight while being in there. No,
In the
no.
hospital?
Considering my medical treatment, it made sense why I did.
Oh yeah. You did. I remember seeing you and
Yeah,
you were alive for Christ's sakes, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Apparently, it was a rough ride for me in there. Even though like I'm like the opposite of a hypochondriac. A hypochondriac, someone who's like I'm always sick. Like I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bad. I'm probably dying.
Mhm.
I'm the guy who's got tubes coming out of his chest, and I'm like feel good.
Yeah.
I think I could get out of here. Tomorrow. I think I'm ready to go. They're
hmm
like no, you need to remain in bed.
Yeah. You need to stay here. I'm the same. I'm the same. I would probably be like, okay, can I go now?
Yeah,
No, you can't go. We need to fix your lung issue, or we need to fix your hand. You got
yeah.
your small angry woman. You just hit something. Like, fucking
It's just a
put your ass
scratch. It's
down.
just a scratch, okay? Like I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You have multiple fractures
Yeah.
in your hand
Damn it.
bones. Those are hard to repair.
hmm hmm
But anyway, Tim Hortons.
That sounds like a me thing.
I think Tim
Yeah,
Hortons I would put like they're the one restaurant I know that I might actually put in the B tier.
yeah.
Like I could kind of go back and forth.
Yeah. I'm like A or B, one of those
A or
two.
B.
I don't know. I don't.
I
Some
vote
of
for
these I'm
B. You
not
say
really.
A or B. So I guess we'll just put them in B.
Okay.
We should have a restaurant we know in B. Also, it feels weird that B is just
That's
like
true.
B is just
Yeah.
like the I don't know section. This one we
Yeah.
know.
Mhm. Well, you went to the Quiznos once,
I mean,
but we both
yeah, but
been
it's like yeah,
to Timmy's, and I can confidently say it's like it's B.
yeah.
I've never been
Manchu
very
Wok. I don't. Where did this come from? I've never
Oh,
heard of this place in my life.
I used to eat there. It's so this is kind of the same diff of like you go into a food court and it's like that Asian
Oh,
place
okay.
there. Um,
They
I
have a
used to
bunch
get
of
either.
little places in those that I've never actually been to.
Mhm.
So yeah, if that's what this is, then okay, I guess that makes sense.
It's no, well, yeah, they serve like yeah, just a bunch of Chinese food. I used to just get their fried rice a lot,
Hmm.
and their chicken or their beef. But I liked them a lot, but I haven't had them in years.
Okay.
So,
But I'll defer to your judgment on. I'll defer to your judgment on this because I've never had them in my life. I've never even heard of them.
hmm um, yeah, let's because I haven't had them in a while. And I can make better food here. I'll probably say C.
Okay, that's fine. We can put
Yeah.
them in C.
hmm
Beautiful. Where's Thai Express? They're not on
Yeah,
here.
they've missed a few restaurants
Yeah,
on here.
I like Thai Express.
Yeah.
I put them pretty high. And also, well, there's tons of those food court places they could put on here that are not on here,
hmm
like Mucho Burrito.
Oh, that's right.
That's a good taco place.
hmm
Big Smoke Burger. Oh fuck, man, that shit's so good. That'd be
Are
S
they?
tier for
Oh,
me.
right. They're all over where
Hmm.
you guys are. Yeah.
Anyway, uh, speak of Smoke's Poutineery
You
is
guys eat there
next.
more than I,
Yeah,
but I.
the other go-to food while high for me is Smoke's Poutineery, and
Mhm.
it's really good stuff.
It is.
I
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it enough to give it put it an S. Maybe
Mhm.
definitely an A.
Yeah, it has to be within the top two. Because,
Um,
like, I don't even like poutine that much, and it's really good.
you call yourself a Canadian?
Well, I mean, maybe I've just been going to the wrong places.
I don't know. Um, they do have some weird stuff. Like I remember for the fuck of it, I just ordered like a cheeseburger poutine,
Yeah.
and it was weird because it was, yeah, like ground beef and cheese, and it legitimately tasted like a cheeseburger.
Mhm.
But I'm like,
But, like,
am I eating a cheeseburger or am I eating a poutine? What am I eating right now?
mhm.
My mouth is confused.
Like there's one here because I'm looking at the menu and they have traditional fries,
Hmm.
chicken, pork, beef, or veggie. And I clicked the pork and there's one that has a pogo on
Oh
top.
yeah.
So it's like those corn dogs for anyone who doesn't know what the
Doesn't
pogos are.
doesn't the Trailer Park Boys have something like that? I just remember there was an episode of the
One of the
animated
guys
series where they're like working on they're like eating pogo poutine stuff. Maybe it's a
maybe it is.
pre-established thing that they're just doing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh, I
don't
guess
know.
they have now. That's interesting.
Anyway, smoked poutine. Yeah, I'd give that an A. Put that in A.
Yeah, that's fine.
You good with that? All right,
Do
cool.
they have pierogies there now? Oh, I guess because there's a fucking pierogi option.
I don't know. They have tater tots there, which are pretty
Yeah,
kick ass.
they've got from the last time I've had it because they used to have it in our school. Um, they've definitely upped their menu, but again, it's not overwhelming. Like it's nice. They used to just have. Do they change their menu still, like monthly or every few months?
Hell if I know.
I remember they used to do that, and I thought that was, I don't know, okay. Like it wasn't. If you wanted something, you'd have to sometimes wait a few months to get it again.
Mm. Speaking of okay, Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Dairy Queen?
Uh,
Sorry,
well,
DQ. They don't go by
as
Dairy Queen anymore.
I know, I hate that.
Yeah, me too.
So growing up, uh, I liked it because if sometimes if it was a really hot day and
Mm.
we were active, my parents would take us to get a blizzard,
Mm-hmm.
which were so good when I was a kid. But now I'm lactose intolerant,
Oh,
so so I can't eat any of the ice cream treats there.
yeah.
Um,
Well, one thing you got to give Dairy Queen is they're definitely distinguished from everyone else on this
yeah,
list because, yeah,
yeah.
they're more known for the ice cream, and yeah, it's like good soft serve ice cream.
Oh yeah.
And the Blizzard, yeah, like it's hard to screw up ice
Hmm.
cream.
It really
Um,
is.
and I've worked
So
at a Dairy Queen before briefly as
oh, that's
well. It's
right.
actually kind of crazy looking at all this because it's like Pita Pit almost worked there, Harvey's
Mhm.
worked there, Burger King worked there, Dairy Queen worked
Mhm.
there. I've had a lot of
Yeah.
jobs.
Yeah. Never worked at any of these. That's
Oh
'cause fuck customer
man,
service.
you were the lucky one. And the Dairy Queen I worked at was a fucking dive too. I would never have eaten there.
Yeah, how is the actual fast food there?
The food there, yeah, I think I've only tried it like twice. The
Hmm.
actual food, and like it's fine. I just remember, I don't remember how it tastes, but I remember what I said the first time I ate it, where it was
Yeah.
like McDonald's a lot,
Okay.
except I've noticed with McDonald's the whole scam of McDonald's is that their burger patties have almost no flavor to them.
Yeah.
Dairy Queens are very similar to McDonald's, except their patties do have flavor to them.
Oh,
So it's like
interesting.
basically it's just like a McDonald's burger with a bit more flavor to it. That's what I
Okay.
remember.
Hmm.
And the yeah fries are fine. I don't know, but
Their yeah, their menu, in my opinion, looks a little bit more appetizing to me.
yeah,
That, but like yeah, I just ate their ice cream and really,
right.
really liked their ice cream growing up, and that like fuck now I can't eat it.
Yeah. Well, like yeah, they know to focus on the ice cream too, which is good. It helps them distinguish themselves. And like yeah, the food is kind of an afterthought.
Hmm.
So I almost wouldn't expect them to do the food that well
Yeah,
because yeah, that's like 75% of the people who come there just don't get it.
yeah. It if yeah, to anybody who may be watching,
Mm-hmm.
fuck the fast food of this, but you get the ice cream. Any of their ice cream, their cakes, their tubs of
Cakes.
ice cream if they got them, their blizzards, their sundaes, like get one. They're good.
Yeah, I agree
Mm.
with that. Oh, I have a small Dairy Queen story as well, actually. This happened to
Oh,
me
okay.
while going to a Dairy Queen.
Okay.
There was a Dairy Queen that my girlfriend and I would frequent for a time when we lived somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
And there was one time I didn't want anything, but she did. So she was inside, and I was just kind of waiting for her
Hmm.
outside because it was like it was height of the pandemic. There was a line. Everybody's wearing masks. So that's certain people at a time. And while I'm waiting outside, this car pulls up. Yeah, yeah, a car pulls up, and a lady gets out of it. I don't think she was parked legally. She was like parked on this curb that I don't think she was allowed to park on.
Hmm.
And she's standing there, and I want to say her car door was just open this entire time.
Hmm.
Oh no, it wasn't. She closed it. But anyway, she is like wearing clothes that are two sizes too small for her,
Oh yeah.
and I don't know if she was pregnant or not. I'm sorry, that's really mean to say,
No, it's okay.
but and she looked really like either really strung out or what I now think was really high. And
Okay.
she was on her cell phone, and she kept walking back and forth down the like front windows of this Dairy Queen.
Mhm.
And I didn't. There was a lot of wind. I didn't totally hear everything she was talking about, and I was trying not to listen. But
Mhm.
there was one phrase that at one point she kept repeating into her phone, and I will
Mhm.
never forget it. She kept saying to whoever was on the other side of the phone, "Unblock me, and I'll get you some food. Unblock me, unblock me, and I'll get you something."
DQ.
And I was like, "What the fuck? How? Like, I cannot imagine what is going on in someone's life.
Mhm.
Unblock me."
Oh,
So,
yeah,
oh my god.
that's interesting. Come to think of it, there are a lot of crackheads at some of the DQs here.
There's crackheads at
Yeah,
every place like that.
yeah,
Every person who's worked at a fast food restaurant, including myself, has some sort of experience with some drugged out lunatic or some homeless person, or
yeah.
both.
Hmm.
Because yeah, working at Harvey's, I remember a homeless man just walked in and like there was a little like one of those plastic benches that you
Yeah.
sit on, and he just like slept there for like 2 hours
Oh,
and then got up and left.
all right.
And
Well,
we didn't know what to do. We're just like, okay, if he's here at like closing time, then we'll have to ask him to leave,
yeah.
or if he's bothering anyone. But neither of those things happened. He just
Well,
left after a little while.
that's nice of you guys. Like,
Yeah,
I probably would have thought the same thing, but then just been like, ah, he just wants to sleep, kind
yeah.
of in peace. So like, why not? Um, yeah.
Uh,
I got one Dairy Queen story that I just
okay.
thought of. And usually, so my sister and one of her friends at the time didn't have their license or only had like a G1.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up we ended up they said can you drive us to Dairy Queen or whatever, and we brought their dog too, and
Nice.
we were driving there, and
What
we
kind of
got
dog?
he's a Havanese poodle mix, I think.
Hmm.
He's Yeah, he's cute. Um, and so we got him, I think, like a little cone or some ice or something like that, because like you sometimes you give your dogs ice cream or
Yeah.
puppuccinos from Starbucks. And they got blizzards or whatever. And my sister is like, "Do you want anything?" And I said, "Oh yeah, actually, can I just have two like two little things of ranch?"
Okay.
And they were like, "You want ranch with like just with these blizzards?" I
They're
said,
not. Yeah,
"Yeah."
yeah.
So they gave us two little
Ugh.
cups of ranch, and we had Dairy Queen ranch in our fridge for
Okay.
a little, and that is my Dairy Queen story,
Wait,
besides the
did
nostalgic ones of me eating them as a kid.
did you use it on anything?
Maybe pizza. I don't
Okay.
know.
Oh, that makes sense.
Maybe, yeah. Like a like a greasy ass pizza or something. But yeah.
I have a friend who, yeah, my girlfriend and I went to Dairy Queen with her one time, and she did this thing where she had a blizzard and some fries, and then she like dipped her fries in the ice cream when she ate her
Oh,
fries. And
yeah, some people do that with the
I
Frosties.
looked at her like I had just seen her take a shit on the floor or something, like. And I guess I get it now more that I think about it, but
Mhm.
I don't know. It's a little weird to me. Probably a lot of
Yeah.
people do that. That seems like one of those things a lot of people probably do.
No, they do. It's a Wendy's thing where you get
Oh,
like
okay.
a chocolate or vanilla frosty and you get a thing of fries and you just dip them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay. But Dairy Queen, I think I'd put them in A just for the ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like. I don't eat a lot of ice cream, but if I did, I
Mhm.
wouldn't turn them down.
Neither would I. If I could eat ice cream and have a cheat meal and not have diarrhea,
Yeah.
I would go to Dairy Queen and get a Blizzard for
All
sure.
right. Cool.
Mhm.
Well, there it is. There it is. We're
Yeah,
done.
we've done our
Hooray!
fast
Take a
food.
look, everyone. This is our opinion
It is.
because that's important.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, you know what? It is important. Gotta throw your 2 cents on the matter.
I guess. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to the other one. Let's go to the next one.
Sure.
We
Could we
got.
take a bathroom
Oh,
break?
that's a great idea.
Mm.
Yes, let's do
Yeah.
that. 5 minute break.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, see you then, everyone.
Hmm.
And we're back.
Mhm.
Hello. So we
Hey, viewers.
have. Was that?
I said, hey, viewers.
Hey, yes, all zero of you. Canadian snacks is what we got going on here.
Canadian snacks.
Yes,
Mm.
so if we look down here, we got a full array, and I think I know just about all of these.
Oh, yeah, I can
Item?
actually confidently say I
Yeah,
know all of these. Oh, wow.
yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
whoever made this list, they live in Canada. Their credentials are intact.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, wait, they're not even missing some of the chocolate bars too. I'm
No,
impressed.
yeah, we got a lot here. All right, cool.
Wow. I'm stoked. Okay.
Okay, so first off, we got Reese's. Classic Reese's peanut butter cups,
Mm.
which to me are great. I like them. Oh, what do we got here? Yeah, we got S, A, B, C, D, F, and trash.
Yeah.
So we got a lot more tiers to work with here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't know. What would I rank? That's too many to work with. Where would I put Reese's peanut butter cups? Um, because they're good. I like them a lot.
yeah, they're A or S for myself.
Probably.
Um,
I don't
yeah.
like. Okay, yeah. I guess maybe it should be like S should be the go-to, like what you'd get. And I I like Reese cups a lot, but I don't think they'd be a go-to for me. I think I'd be more comfortable with A.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that then.
Okay, let's put them there. That's good. Mars bars. I don't really care for Mars bars too much.
Um, oh,
They're all right.
when I visited your
Mhm.
girlfriend, who I'm gonna assume is a big aficionado on chocolate,
She is definitely.
talked about Mars bars and said she wasn't really a fan of them.
Did she? I must have missed
She
that. Okay.
or like she said it tasted like just peanut butter, like it was a really weird, it was not like the caramel
Yeah.
nougat
And
thing.
and she does not like peanut butter. It's not even that she's allergic. She just
Are you
doesn't like it.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, the thing with Mars is that like it would be better if there were the peanuts, like a crunch or a wafer or something in
Mhm.
it. Um, I can do like the little finger-sized ones or whatever that you get
Mhm.
for Halloween and
Yeah.
then like call it a day for the Mars bar. But if you
Hmm.
gave me a whole chocolate bar, I just wish it was like a Twix or an O. Henry or a Mr. Big or something like or
Yeah.
Snickers.
So I
Um,
don't know. That sounds kind of like D to F talk.
yeah,
Was that accurate?
yeah, I could do D
Yeah,
probably.
that sounds
Yeah,
good. Let's go D.
because I
Because
don't
yeah,
think it's bad enough.
I don't hate it.
No, me neither.
No. M&Ms are good.
Yeah,
They're good. I
a
do
little
they have
cold.
the different kinds of M&Ms on here, or do we just have M&Ms?
No, it's just the
I
normal
think
type.
it's
It looks.
just the normal type. Yeah. So like, yeah, but M&Ms are good overall because they got like the little ones and then the big ones with the peanuts.
I like the peanut M&M.
Yeah, I like them both. But I eat them both differently too. It's I guess it's interesting now that I think about it. But yeah, like I like them, but again, I don't know. They wouldn't be a go-to for me.
Mm.
Um, I don't know if I'd rate them as highly as a Reese cup though. Maybe I
Yeah,
would.
um, I like the mini ones
Yeah, I think that's
way,
that's what
way,
we
way
got here.
better.
These are the mini ones.
These are the mini ones,
Yeah, those ones we have here. Those are the mini ones.
like
The
the small versions,
yeah.
or just.
Oh,
Oh,
like the mini ones. Oh, no, never
yeah,
mind then. Sorry.
that's no, that's okay.
Right, yeah, I know what you're talking about though. Those are good.
Those I like those better than these regular ones.
Okay.
But I like the peanut ones, like the peanut M&Ms, like
Mhm.
10 times better. I like chocolate peanut butter or
Mhm.
like even the pretzel ones are really pretty tasty too.
Mhm.
But again, I like the salt and salty sweetie
Mhm.
salt. Yeah. So, oh man. Yeah, like maybe C or B
C
for
B.
that.
I was kind of thinking more B.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
we'll put them in B.
Yeah.
If yeah, that seems fair. Welch's fruit snacks. Yeah, I've had these before.
Same.
They're all right.
Yeah. There's other gummy snacks here that
They're
I've
not.
had that are better,
Are there
and
wine gums on here? Oh, like Maynard's. Aren't those the wine gums?
they have a brand of wine gums, but the Maynards that are on here look
Okay.
to be the Fuzzy Peach Sour Patch Kids or the Swedish
Oh, but
berries.
on the top left, there's one. Like near the top left, there's
Oh,
one that I think is that the wine gums. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It is.
oh, they are. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
My bad.
that's good that those
Um,
are there because I was gonna say that wine gums are more my go-to for gummies.
yeah, I
Um,
like the wine gums.
but I'm sorry, but we're not there yet. Welch's are fine, but I wouldn't say they're as good as the
Mhm.
wine gums. So I don't know. Maybe like B or C for me.
Yeah,
What,
we do
which one are you thinking?
C, I
You think
think.
C? That's
Cause there's
fair.
yeah, cause there's other gummy snacks here that like they're better.
That's true. That's very true. Skittles is a go-to for me. I like
Oh, that's
Skittles.
you like
I
Skittles,
like them a
yeah.
lot. I think I'd put them in S. S for
I can't
Skittles.
argue with that. Like
Fantastic.
when I want Skittles,
Mm,
I eat them because
mm.
they're yummy candies.
And you know
Like they're
exactly when you've eaten too many Skittles because your jaw starts to hurt.
wow, I've never gotten to that point.
No? Well, I guess when I was like a little kid, I would just like shove things because I was a
Mm.
fat kid. I would just shove things in my mouth and like have these huge wads of Skittles in
You
my
know,
mouth.
so
It'd be hard to
I
chew.
I can relate to that. Like
Yeah.
I used to do that for certain candies and then get sick and wonder why I was getting sick. Why are you eating too much? Um yeah. Oh man, they don't got Mike and Ike's on here. Luckily.
Oh, do they not?
That's, I'm a whore for those. They're
Yeah, that's what you're a
so
whore
good.
for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well,
Did
I got a method to eating them and everything.
oh yeah,
They need to be a little chilled, so you
you
put them in the fridge
you open
for a
wide,
bit,
you make an
and
ahigao face, and just
mhm,
dump them all in.
that's exactly what I do.
Do you know what that
Yep.
is? I'm not going to
Ah,
explain it to you. I'm just wondering if you know what it is.
Ahigao
An
face.
ahigao face?
I
No?
think I.
Okay, I'll explain that to you later.
Oh Christ! Yes, I do know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just eat them like that.
yeah, that's exactly how I eat them.
Uh, moving on, a Kinder Surprise.
Um,
Yeah, I'm proud that we have them and America doesn't.
I know these are banned, but guns aren't.
You know.
Okay, I think I might have mentioned this one of the other tier lists. I can't remember,
Okay.
but I did with the chips one.
Okay.
So because we were talking about the sour, or sorry, the all dressed in the ketchup chips,
Yeah.
and I sent two little bags of those and some Canadian chocolates that are here
Mm.
to two of my American friends. And one of the things I wanted to buy them was the Kinder Surprise eggs,
Mhm.
but I was too worried that the whole package would get confiscated.
Right.
Like, because honestly, like I didn't know, so I just kept the Kinder Surprise eggs for myself and
Hmm.
made little toys.
Yeah.
They have a special place in my heart. Holy crap, I love these little
Me
things.
too. And you know what? The chocolate is good.
It
And
is.
the toys are really hit and miss. Like even as an adult, like I can appreciate like a little tiny plastic race car or something.
Yeah, and you get to build it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Can
if I
appreciate
got
that.
a big Kinder Surprise egg or like even a little small one and like just all like whatever for a birthday, for a holiday or something like that, I would be very thrilled. Like you
Yeah.
would think like, "Oh no, we're under gifting
Yeah.
this 25-year-old. No, we're no, I love it. I love it. I get to build.
They sell huge Kinder Surprise eggs.
Mhm.
Too, and you get like a much bigger toy in there. I actually got one of those once, and it was like,
I
yeah, it was like a
forgot.
little race car with a sail, so like you could use wind to actually make it go.
Mhm.
Uh, and that was neat.
Mhm.
It's really neat. There, there was one toy in a Kinder Surprise that I remember. It was very
Yeah.
memorable because it was the worst toy in a Kinder Surprise I ever got.
Yeah.
It was because they always got to come in pieces, right? It was
Hmm.
two pieces. One was just like a toy panther that was
Yeah.
laying down,
Hmm.
and the other piece was like a log for it to lay on with a perfect indentation in it. And I'm
Hmm.
like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Like, even if I wanted to like make it walk around and go rawr, I'm a panther. I can't do that because it's lying down.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with this except look at it lie down. So,
Your little Kinder Surprise egg.
but Kinder Surprise, yeah, I put it probably in A or B.
Yeah.
Which
Uh,
one? Which one are you feeling?
I'll do A, and I
Yeah,
could be biased because it's nostalgic, but like I used to we used to get these as a kid, and it was like a treat.
yeah.
Like,
I feel
oh
you
my
on that.
goodness. Yeah.
And yeah, the fact that we have them in America doesn't makes me like them a little bit more.
Yeah, and I feel like they were sometimes hard to find.
Hmm.
Like they would always be sold out because like kids just love them.
Yeah.
Um, I think my parents had a friend with a kid who they used to just like give him like a Kinder Surprise egg with his lunches all the time. So he had a bin filled with the little toys,
Hmm.
like a fucking bin filled with
Oh,
them.
wow.
Which I was kind of jealous. Like, wow,
Yeah.
you get these little didgeridoos, and here I don't have these chocolate candies toys. Whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Never enough
yeah,
toys.
yeah. As a kid, no.
No. And then you get them, and then you just spend all day playing Xbox
Oh, but
or,
not
or
until I was
GameCube
30.
or PlayStation, whatever the fuck it is you
You
got.
got it. Hmm.
Wine gums. I like wine gums. I've always loved them.
Hmm.
Uh, and I remember, yeah, they're almost like a strange acquired taste too, because they smell weird,
Yes.
right? Like you smell them, and yeah, and it's like ugh. But
You're
then
like,
you eat them, and you're
"Fuck."
like, not bad.
Yeah. They
It's a gummy for the sophisticated person.
yeah, they smell kind of old
Yeah,
in a way, but like they're good. Like I like them. It's weird.
Welch's is like Maynard's is like fine wine, and Welch's is like a wine cooler.
Yeah, yeah,
That's how that is. But I
I
would,
can
yeah,
imagine.
that's kind of a go-to for me is wine gums.
Okay.
So I'd be fine with them in A, but I could put them in S too.
Uh, hmm. I might do A
Do
for
A?
myself
That's
with that
fine.
main, yeah, with the one guns.
That's fair. I could put them in A.
Hmm.
Because I guess I would probably pick Skittles over them. But
Yeah.
Ferrero Rochers are delicious. I would put them in
Hmm.
S, absolutely.
Okay, yeah,
Every
for
time I
sure.
have eaten one, I have like experienced a like 5% mini orgasm. I love them. And yeah, that's it. I don't know. Do you concur?
Yeah, I don't love them. Like
Okay,
I'm not in love with them, but I they're good. They're a pretty gourmet chocolate.
I'm putting them in
Um,
S. You can't
yeah,
stop me.
I'm not. You could, yeah, like they're a good little side treat if you have it with like a dessert coffee or something like that.
Right, and you don't like, yeah, like I've gorged myself on Skittles before. I would
Mm.
never do that with Ferrero Rochers, mostly because they're expensive,
Oh yeah,
like by comparison. But
get them on sale.
even still, yeah, it's like high quality.
See, even the coconut ones don't taste bad. You know when you get those packs where it's like
Yeah,
normal on the chocolate.
and I'm not a huge fan of coconut either, but
Me neither.
yeah, but like, yeah, they're not bad. And the next, this is like
Oh,
no-name dinosaur snack gummies.
I loved those as a kid.
Me too. I had them all the time
Me
as
too.
a kid. It was like every day I had a little pack of those.
Me too. Oh yeah, just about. I think they put them in our lunches.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like my mom did, and then I wasn't allowed to eat them anymore because I
Yeah.
got cavities.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, it became like an inside joke in my family too of like how much I loved them and how much I ate them.
mm. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, but like they probably weren't very good. I don't know if I would have them again like today.
Yeah, like ah, see that here's the thing. If I went grocery shopping and
Mhm.
I would for myself and I was feeling like, oh, I want it, or like I just happened to see them or they
Mhm.
were on sale or something, I might pick out just a little box for myself and see if they tasted good. But yeah, I don't know if I would go and um
Hmm.
grab them again. Because I can't remember. Like it's been years since I had them.
Yeah.
Um,
So I kind of want to put them in C. The nostalgia kind of
yeah,
makes me want to bump them up to a B a little bit, but I
yeah.
could keep them in C.
I'm fine with the C because I
Okay.
would have to have them to have a better judgment, and I haven't had them in years.
That's
Oh.
fair. Okay, we'll put them in C.
Mm.
And next we have rice cakes.
Uh,
You like rice
okay.
cakes?
So here's the thing. If if you want to use them to be like universal,
Mm-hmm.
like make your own peanut butter cup with them, or like
Mm-hmm.
crunch them up with chocolate and make a snack, they're so good.
Mm-hmm.
Even the certain flavored ones, but the plain ones, like I don't eat the plain ones
No.
by themselves. There's either like honey on them or cream cheese, or some people put like tuna or chicken on them or eat them
Yeah.
as a side with their sandwich if they're cutting down on chips.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And yeah, I agree with you. Like, yeah, they're a good thing to put other things on.
yeah,
You don't eat them plain. That's like just eating a bland piece of
it's
fluff.
like it's packing peanuts.
Yeah, it's edible packing peanuts.
It's both
So,
packing peanuts.
but I think they know that. Like they know, yeah, it's made to put things on.
Yeah, oh for sure.
I always like to melt
Um,
cheese on top of it.
ooh, I
Yeah,
haven't
that's good.
tried that.
That's good shit.
Mm, I'll
Um,
try that.
so yeah, like I don't know, they're all right. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Like, do you dock points because part of what makes them good is other things on top of
Yeah.
them? Um,
Yeah.
that might just be a
Uh,
solid C then.
yeah, I was just looking up the C
Yeah.
category because they're not a D, but they're C. Like I like them. They're usually in our cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah. So,
All right.
get them.
Solid C. Feel
Mhm.
good about that C.
Yeah.
And then what we got next is these. Okay, I don't know what the
What?
hell they're called, but I know what they are. They're like very
So do I.
thin. Yeah, they're like rice cracker
Crackers?
chips things. They're very nicely salted. They got a lot of nice flavor to them.
Yeah.
They're definitely ricey, right? Like they're made of rice. It feels like
Yeah.
they are.
They do. Yeah, I'm looking at them now.
They're
See,
very
and they
good.
have
Yeah.
yeah, fuck. They've got the flavored ones. I know I've had the flavored ones, and I preferred to just get the original and use them as like a chip and dip type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're like, because I'll eat like Tostitos and stuff like that plain
Mhm.
sometimes because I'm lame like that, and these
Okay,
I
those.
will too. But like they're also really good for dipping things. So like I think yeah they're
Yeah,
really good on their own. They're good for dipping too. Um, and they're nice. Yeah, they're really nice.
yeah.
So
Are they?
like
Yeah.
I
Are they also a C,
was
or are
that
they higher? Are they also a C?
I'd put them in
Like,
a B or maybe even a little higher, but like I'd
oh
be
wow.
a solid B definitely.
Okay. All right. Let's do B.
All right,
Hmm.
they are really good,
Hmm.
but I'm sorry I don't know what this next thing is.
Oh, I do.
You do?
Um,
What is
or
this?
can you see what it is, or
I can kind of see it. I don't
so
recognize it.
they are those like wafer cookies.
Oh shit.
I
Okay,
loved those. Okay,
those are
so I'm gonna,
great. I know
yeah,
exactly what those are. Those are great. Um, oh damn, it has been a
they look to
while.
be the chocolate ones.
Yeah.
However, here's the ones that my grandparents used to get,
Yes,
and
that's
they
exactly
were
what I'm
the
thinking of.
trio.
Oh yeah,
They were
the
the
chocolate
chocolate
vanilla
strawberry.
strawberry combination, man.
I
Oh man,
loved those.
awesome. Um,
Yeah. Mm.
yeah. Okay. No, I remember
So
how those taste because yeah, they have like the cream filling, which is really good. The
Oh,
actual cookie part is like bland paper.
yeah. I got so good at eating these, which like isn't good because
Right,
you like I shouldn't have eaten these many as a kid.
right.
But like I could take off the top, like the wafer, like and it was hard to do that and like
Mm.
eat the cream filling.
Okay.
Little fucking chonker kid over here. But yeah, I was really good at doing that.
See, like as the fat kid, I knew that if you just shove the whole thing in your mouth at once, then it
Yeah.
all just kind of blends together, and you don't really taste the paper
Yeah,
thin, the paper taste in wafer
I
that
got
much.
that. I did that too.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of feel like the strawberry one, it might have been the strawberry, the vanilla, one of them. If you ate too many, it like kind of burned a little.
Really? Oh, I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
I don't
God, how
know.
many did
Like
you eat?
I ate a lot of them. There was just a
Oh
cookie
my
jar on the
God.
shelf, and I just like would fucking eat a bunch.
My God.
Feed them to the dog.
You ate wafer cookies until it burned. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I don't know, it fucking
It
burned.
was probably the strawberry one. The strawberry one was superior to the other three, in
Oh,
my
they were
opinion.
so good. Oh
But
my
then again, I
God.
also think that's true of the ice cream, like the Neapolitan ice cream that has the chocolate,
Mm.
vanilla, and strawberry.
You also like the
Um,
strawberry?
the strawberry is my favorite part of those
Oh
three,
my
like
God,
ice cream
me
flavors.
too.
I think the strawberry is superior. Oh, hey, we like both like let's be friends.
Yeah, I like that too because we bought it once and like my dad did, and it was like the higher quality one, and I said, "Fuck it, I'll just have a scoop of all three." And I don't
Mm,
think I'd ever tried the strawberry ice cream before, and I thought it was really good.
mm.
Um, and I like vanilla, like that's my top flavor, but like that strawberry shit was
Vanilla is good
something
too.
else. Mm.
But where the hell do you rank these things?
Um,
Would you put them in S? Are they that good?
I think the last time I ate them was college, and
Yeah,
but
it's
there's
been a while.
also other cookies that I would want to give an S.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, so I'm yeah, I'm fine with an A.
Okay.
Like honestly, an A. Like they're really
That.
good, but I don't want to try. I don't want to give my. I want to see if I could do as a little S as possible. Like
Yeah.
there's other
Okay.
cookies here who,
You
yeah,
don't want
you're
to
getting an
cheapen the
S
S.
tier.
You're right. And yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
So
comfortable with that. An A
mm,
is good in my books.
yeah.
I also don't know what this next thing
Oh,
is.
those are the S cookies.
Oh, okay. Yes, I
I
know
used to
those
eat
as
a
well.
fuck ton of these too. I used to scrape the frosting
Oh
off
my God,
and eat it.
you're a disgusting
I
child.
was a disgusting child. I'd eat like so many of these. Oh my God. Yeah, like yeah, almost till I was sick. Like I used to eat so many of those fucking cookies. Oh, they were so good. Okay, but anyway.
I don't know where I'd put them. I think I remember what they tasted like, and yeah, they're good.
Hmm.
I don't know. What are you feeling? A lot of nice sugar on them.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
they actually took the little coating of like the frosting or sugar, whatever, off of them, off the
Oh,
top
no
of them.
way.
'Cause I remember my nonna, uh, she
Did she write an
so
angry letter to the company?
nah, no, there was this one cookie jar where she used to keep them in,
Mm-hmm.
and for whatever reason, like a couple years ago, I opened it up to see like are there any like S cookies in there, and it's been
Mm.
years, but no, it's filled with dog treats. She doesn't have dogs
Oh.
anymore, but it's to give to like every other dog in our family. Um,
This is what I give the grandkids now.
yeah, here have the sausage or a
Yeah.
milk bone. They were good. They could be a B. Like they don't. I like the
Okay.
wafer cookies way better.
I was kind of thinking B too. Yeah, that seems right to me.
Like if I was drinking coffee at my grandparents' house and the wafer cookie and the S cookie were on the table, I would grab the wafer over the S.
Mm.
That's just me though.
Yeah, I feel that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Vegetable thins. These are deceptively good. I actually really like
Yeah.
vegetable
Oh,
thins.
the me too.
And they're what are
Yeah.
those? they're one of those foods that like kind of tricks you into thinking that it's good for you.
Yeah, but they're
They,
not.
they make no such claim, but just the way the packaging looks, it's like, oh, this is made of like vegetables, and this is really nice. And
Yeah,
then yeah, you actually look at the
ought to be
calories, and
better.
it's like, oh shit,
Yeah,
I
it's
should
got
not
to
have
be
eaten
better
half the
than
box.
the fucking Ritz.
Yeah. Um, they're good though. I would compare them probably a lot to those like rice crackers we got over there in the
Oh
bees section.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I think I think they're about on par. I'd probably put them up with them.
yeah. I'm fine with that.
All right.
There's a couple of other crackers here that could be ranked higher, I think.
Mm-hmm. Then we have the Lindor chocolates. They're good. It's high quality chocolate, or at least good quality chocolate.
Yeah.
And especially my favorite chocolate is white chocolate, which I know is
Hmm.
not even really chocolate, but whatever. Fuck yourself. Their Lindor's white chocolate, like little chocolate balls, whatever you call them.
Hmm.
Oh my god, man,
They're
it's a
tasty.
little slice of heaven.
I like dark chocolate, and their dark
Yeah,
chocolate's really good.
nobody likes
I
dark chocolate.
I do. I'm
You
not weirdo.
would.
Yeah, I know. It's like give me that 87% dark cacao.
Yeah,
Um,
we are the
I do like,
darkness and the light,
yeah.
the
Well,
yin
and
and the
but the white
yang.
chocolate is good.
Yeah.
Um, what's it called? Oh, but I do gotta give them credit. Just like when you go into one of their stores, they give out the
Mm.
free samples. Like
Mm.
there's always somebody handing out a free sample of their milk chocolate. So,
It always reminds me, yeah, one of the Lindor stores always reminds me of that candy store in the beginning of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory a little bit, where the guy's got like the shelves of candy that he accesses with like the
yeah,
library ladder.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I do.
Yeah. Even though, they only have chocolate in there, it's not like that candy store, but it reminds me of it.
Hmm.
Because, yeah, it's like nice and wooden usually, I think, and they got like
Hmm.
shelves of chocolate. Looks really
Yeah,
nice.
it's probably all homemade stuff too. Well, like city made stuff
Yeah.
too.
Um, but I'd probably put that in. I'd probably put these chocolates in A.
Hmm. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
White chocolate, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, pudding. Like like pudding cups. They are the best and worst thing in the world.
Yeah, um, yeah. Oddly enough, see, the last time I had these, and I hadn't had them in years prior to that, was when my sister and I got our wisdom teeth out.
Okay.
Oh, my mom just stacked up on these snack packs, like the club packs that you could get with like
Yeah.
whatever chocolate and vanilla. I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
get
there's
like
like
24
milk
of
or
them in a pack.
yeah. She just stocked them up on there. She put some in the fridge and some
Damn.
there. Oh, they're so good, but then you get so sick of them
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, oh my God, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, but it is good.
Yeah,
And again,
like
I haven't had it in so long.
it's one
Oh
of
man.
those desserts where it's like such garbage, but like that's what makes it good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'm looking at it in like comparison to other things we already have on the list, and like I'd probably put it in the B or C. Just looking at that, just look like I think I would take anything in the A column over the pudding snacks.
Yeah.
But then when I look at the B tier, I'm like, yeah, that's probably about. I would be debating it in my mind if I had to choose between just those things. Maybe a bit higher than the C. I think I'd go for a solid B
Yeah, I could
on
do that.
these. If you concur.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
I
right.
do. Because I did like most of the time I don't like the chocolate flavors. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, it's just didn't really like it, but chocolate or vanilla with these snack packs were they weren't just hit or miss. It was just like you don't want them anymore because
Yeah.
I have too many, so they're good.
You gotta
Also, I
have the
like them.
butterscotch.
Yeah, they didn't have that in the
No?
pack.
Oh
No.
shit. Butterscotch is where it's at.
Yeah, it is. I like butterscotch.
Um,
I'll be
all right. Next, yeah, we got some crackers again.
a
Toppables. I think
topical.
this is the last one we can talk about because we're running out of time.
Oh shit. Okay.
Um, but
Yeah. Oh, they're so good.
they are good. Although it's a little bit of the rice cake situation where it's like they're best when you put things on them.
Really, I've eaten them plain because they're salted.
That's
Like
true too, isn't it?
it's kind of like if you didn't have Ritz crackers, then
Mm.
toppables are probably your next best thing. Like I think
Mm.
Ritz are 10 times better, but like toppables are up there. And that's just, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. I've totally eaten these plain too, and with vegetable thins and like the rice cracker things we got up in B tier, they're kind of on the same level as these.
Yeah.
So I think I'd also put these in B.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine with
does
that.
that sound good?
Hmm.
All right. And I think that's it. I think we're about out of time. I'll see if we can save this and
Okay.
come back to it next time.
I'd like that because there's
Yeah.
some snacks here that are really good.
Yeah, that we should talk about. So
Hmm.
yeah, we'll get to that next time.
Hmm.
Uh, I hope everyone enjoyed watching this episode. Good night.
Night. Ah.